Okay, welcome back to part 2 of Intrusion. This is, you can probably see where this is going.
Oh man.
This level is a lot of fun.
It really is.
And so that's
the dev is just going really cool on this one.
That is the pilot of the previous boss, and that's the dialogue I was telling you about.
What did he say?
He says need backup or need help or something, and
that's the only dialogue.
He does have some quite spectacular help. That'll always keep him. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
And remember, there were 2 pilots. Okay, so something just arrived in the background there, and they are ninja mechs with homing missile guns.
Snowboarding ninja mechs.
Yep. With jet-powered snowboards.
Yep.
And they shoot really slow rockets, which is kind of good. Some enemies tend to do that, so you can just hit the rockets and they kind of hang around them until they blow them up, which is good.
You'd think their snowboards would be a lot faster, seeing as they got rockets on them.
Yeah, they are trying to kill you though, so if they go ahead, then they can't really do that. One thing I like is if you watch the ammo there, it actually bounces off the side of the screen. Oh god, this happens too.
Oh.
So you don't immediately just lose the ammo. Oh man. Now that wasn't a missile.
What? Sandworm or I guess
it's
snowworm?
like, yeah, it's like a missile that is actually like a transportation system for this snake mech thing.
Okay, I can see what you meant with the little Cthulhu guys earlier. Whoever's making these things has a lot of disposable income.
There's actually, yeah, there's quite a few of these. They're not so physicsy as the last one because they just have preset moves that they do. That's the only one that can really hurt you because it just jumps back. But again, you can just jump on it and shoot it. It doesn't actually hurt you if you touch it. So there are 2 missiles there now.
Snowworm missiles.
It's just good because, I mean, I don't think I've come across this kind of idea in science fiction or anything like that. So, you know, that's quite impressive.
I think too many science fiction authors probably took their ideas too seriously for this.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I like about this game, is that it's so obviously supposed to be over the top, but it's got the very kind of serious art style.
Yep.
So it's like the goofiest Metal Slug ever made, but with regular contour graphics. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah,
So
the second guy.
we've caught up with the first mech pilot. They do actually have katanas there, if you saw that. They don't just have homing missiles.
Well, I mean, it's not a real ninja robot if you don't have a katana.
Correct. They take a lot of hits too, so they might actually be robots and not people. Mind you, that guy can take like 50 bullets to the back.
Does he have more or less hit points than the cockpit he was sitting in?
Well, nowhere near as much, but for a person he has probably... Oh no, I tell a lie. There's one person in particular that can take about 500 bullets.
Oh man.
Yeah, I need that health too.
I like how by shooting him it blows up his parachute.
Yeah, that too.
Also, this is a really tall mountain. Holy shit.
Yeah, it goes on for a very long time. Well,
Like, are they in the Himalayas or what?
You're on another planet, so...
Oh, right. So the entire planet is just one big slug.
I guess? Fairly sure this is near the end of this part. Again, 3 levels, two standard levels and a boss. I really should have swapped to a better weapon for this bit.
Probably.
Well, I'm pretty sure I didn't
why
die.
You just kept using
That's
the
right. That
pistol.
guy dropping health is why I didn't die. There we go. No, maybe I didn't really just swap when I got ammo. I should mention its predecessor, because this is, of course, a sequel.
Oh, really?
Apparently, the first one was a free Flash game on the internet. I haven't played it, although I'll probably shoot after playing this one. So yeah, this one's very cheap on Steam. I think I got it on sale for about $2.50 or something a while ago. Normally it's $10, but you know, it's easily worth that. Okay, end of the mountain. No reason for any of that stuff at the beginning. You just instantly kill anyone before you can even do anything. Okay, this level's a bit annoying. Now,
so wait, where were you trying to go the first time? You just like went down a hill for like 10 miles, and you just going forward again?
Yep. So,
okay.
From the one sentence plot that I'm aware of, it sounds like the entire planet is like a research facility for like illegal weapons, including robot fish. Now, the robot fish are actually helpful. They can damage you, but if you fall in the water, they chuck you out.
Okay.
Which is useful because that water must be freezing.
Probably. But who knows? Maybe you're a robot too.
Possibly.
I like the janky water physics.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. There are no wolves in this level though.
Oh, are we fighting a silly giant fish boss next?
No. Oops, I was going. See, that's what they do.
Okay.
Now, the next boss was actually quite a surprise after the first one. Although it is, I do think it's a better boss, but it's not really like it. So long to destroy that tower. Have you got your headphones on stereo, by the way?
No.
Okay, there's some pretty crazy mixing which is done. The wrong fish grabbed me there. That's the one. Certain of the riffs go from your left to right headphones. I'm not quite sure why. Oh yeah, so there's the tank there. You can explode it. Because of course you can. So this is probably the closest thing to a standard level this game has in terms of like the side scroller kind of genre.
Yeah, this one looks a little bit more tame.
Yeah,
I mean, after the bicep flame and ninja robots.
These ones are a bit like the turrets in Portal. If you hit them slightly the wrong way, they can end up just unable to do anything.
They don't sound nearly as cute, though.
No, they don't. Like that one, like once it's knocked over, it can basically shoot up, and that's it. You don't even need to bother. Oh, I got a grenade launcher. Generally not that good, although that was quite effective. Good against any of the robots though. Does a lot of damage, obviously. Now this is me trying to get that health because I'm low on health, but I can't get it. Because the jump is too high, and I can't get that little piece of shrapnel out of the way.
Oh, you can't like half jump or anything?
No. Well, you can kind of, but not that small.
God, the water is more like jello than anything else.
Yeah, it's strong fish there.
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
So the crate was completely useless.
Was there like a explosive in that bird nest or something? That guy just exploded for no reason. I didn't touch him.
I don't know.
Look at his leg. Yeah, it's completely random as to whether you can get that jump or not. Oh, that's right. Sword mechs.
Okay. Getting a little bit Warhammer now, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. don't really know much about Warhammer. They actually don't take that much damage. These ones are good though. Yeah, because they fire those stupid missiles and try and kill themselves. And there we go.
Of course you can.
If you like this, if you look at it, it's basically the same size as you.
More evidence that you are in fact a robot.
I guess so. And it looks cool, but it's basically just a machine gun though.
Yeah.
But you know, it's better than nothing. And it has its own ammo, so it's not like you're wasting anyone else's ammo.
I mean, it's like the wolf. You probably don't need it, but you're gonna take it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just remembering that one Mythbusters episode where they tested how if you can be blown backwards by a bullet, and they point out that no, you obviously can't because it would blow you back the same with the same force. And just watching people like fly off. Now this was because that took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out that was actually a puzzle.
Oh, it was a puzzle.
There are some
First
puzzle elements in this, and I think the first level of the next bit.
So, were you able to go up onto the roof instead? I saw a guy up there.
I assume you can. I can't imagine they. Oh, we just got no button back there.
Sorry.
Yeah, I assume you can, but I don't actually know. I haven't tried it. I haven't tried extensively to try and get there. So yeah, there's switches for doors now. Not the yeah, but not that door. I can't quite remember what triggered that one. I think you have to kill everything. That's one more dude. Thought maybe that might be holding it up, but I'm actually just being dumb. It didn't open that door, despite the fact it has a down arrow and open pointing to that door. And there's my disappointment.
I'm glad you kept all that in. Also that.
I was a bit surprised you couldn't actually just hop in the mech.
Yeah, that does feel like something this game would want you to do, but maybe it was
Physics
too complicated.
again.
Yeah. The physics on that last missile were pretty funny.
Yeah, there must be a... I get the feeling it must be either a very complicated system or a very, very simple one which you just kind of throw it in.
Or third option, it's a system that the dev really has no idea how it works, so he just winged it.
Yeah, I don't
know how physics works in Flash.
I don't get... incompetence isn't something I get from this game. Like, it's
well,
obvious...
Physics is one of those weird things. People tend to use prepackaged systems for them.
Yeah. But again, I've never really played anything like this, so... I really don't know if it's anything to it or not. And that was me trying to jump away, but I can't because I keep getting snagged on the cord there.
Right, because
every time you go near it, you join it. And almost dead. And this is the boss fight.
all right, what do we got?
Like I said, it's not what you would expect after the last boss, but this boss is very fun.
Samus?
This is actually Maku. And her gun,
don't.
Dan.
I don't... is that supposed to mean something?
Dan Maku?
Uh-oh.
The bullet hell shooter?
Yeah. Where'd you get her name from?
That's the Steam achievement for killing her. I don't think there's anything else which references it. Now, this is a little. You want to use your good weapons for this, for the bosses, obviously, but there's almost no point because the way that the bullets travel in this, it's very hard to get consistent shots on her. At least at the start. So you just use the regular one. This is just getting started. I mean, now this is where she gets her name from. Now, if you don't have a rock to stand behind in this part, you're basically stuck.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to hide, and you can't jump in between it.
Supposed to hide behind a rock for that too? Or?
Well, you just have to get to the side. Although you do have to jump every now and then because it doesn't always follow exactly the same trajectory.
Yeah, she definitely is a bullet sponge.
So I got no rock to get behind, so let's try and get that one out. I got pretty lucky there, although that one's about to hit me, I think. Yeah, considerably more difficult than the first one. Oh, now this happens.
Of course.
No, that's not it. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
And now you have to deal with the physics, plus rockets, plus lava if the physics decide not to be nice to you. I got pretty lucky with that one.
Is there a draft in this cave? Because her hair is going all over the place.
I assume her hair is basically her scarf. If you're going to do comparisons. Ah, that's right. Now she has a force field. This part's actually really easy, although it's quite cool.
You'd think shells like that would explode when you shoot them.
Yeah. There was one recording where I tried to do that, and I just exploded the rock right in my own face. Sorry, oh, hang on. That's not a regular missile.
That's a disco missile.
It's a disco missile.
It's a discile.
At this point, I think I actually just started laughing as I was playing. So you have to destroy the disco ball, which takes a lot of hits.
Of course.
And
they really should have had some more appropriate music for her fight then. Disco really isn't, like the metal in the background doesn't really fit. They could have just cut out and stuck in some disco right for that part.
Now I'm stuffed. Pretty sure. Yeah, so, like, I was just standing on the rock there, and if you just get the timing wrong, or the rocks decide to move, then, yeah, you just have to take a hit. There's nothing you can do. That was lucky, that was going right for my face. And some health there. There we go.
Well, ripped and matchy. Oh yeah, she was a robot. Why didn't you choose that attack against you? That would have killed you pretty quick.
I think it also killed the gun, which is fair enough. Okay, now